Magic Man, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, coming back at you with another video, Shanghai. Okay, people, I was thinking, who needs to win Shanghai the most between Nadal and Federer? I mean, who will it benefit the most to win, and who will it hurt the most to lose? Nadal or Federer? Now, of course, Nadal got the #1 spot. He got the momentum still going. Federer's trying to get back into the mix. So who needs it more? Okay, just on the surface, you would say Nadal needs it more, because he's #1. He wants to protect the #1 spot. Federer really has nothing to lose. He's just trying to get back, not be injured. See if he can sneak 1 or 2 this year. But I have a different take on this. I think Federer needs it more, because you know what, man? You remember I told y'all Nadal and Federer, they're like in their post peak. So this is just extra stuff for them to be able to win 2 majors this year, and Nadal having a #1 spot. They just happy to be back on top again. So Nadal is happy, man. You heard the way Nadal talk. He's happy. He didn't think he'll be #1 again. So really, Nadal, man, I'm gonna be honest, unless Nadal get beat early in Shanghai and just have a disastrous ATP finale, I don't think that's gonna really happen. So I just think even if Nadal make it to the semis and do okay in the ATP finale, he would still probably end up #1 at the end of the year. Now, let's go back to Federer now. If Federer loses early, or let's say he just gets beat by Nadal in the finals, Nadal stays #1. Federer never gets his momentum going, and then I think it decreases Federer's confidence to beat Nadal in the ATP to a finals, and it increases Nadal's confidence. So I think it's more important for Federer to win, because this Shanghai, I'm gonna do a separate video on the momentum of this Shanghai tournament. There's 3 players though. They really function on momentum. It's the Djokovic. When their momentum is going, it overlaps into the next major, the next tournament. Same thing with Nadal and Federer. So Federer really wants to get his momentum going. If you hear the way Federer is talking, he's like, okay, man, I hope I can win Shanghai, win the ATP finale. And he's already thinking about the Australian Open. So this is important. Listen, Federer ain't just thinking about winning Shanghai. He's trying to get his momentum going to win the end of the year and to win the Australian Open. So to me, it's more important for Federer, because if Federer don't get going into Shanghai, and then he lose the ATP finals, and then he really don't know about his momentum for the Australian Open. Listen, like I said before, Nadal could just make it to the semis of all these things, and then next thing you know, we in the spring, then it's clay court season, and y'all know who the master of the clay court is. That's Nadal. So Federer needs to go ahead and get his stuff going now. Okay, so to me, it's more important that Federer wins the Shanghai from a momentum standpoint. Okay, people, Magic Man, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off. Have a good one.